morning tidbit. I've got a good one for you. We're going to talk about salvages. But first, I want to remind you about our website. Brandy has been back at work getting our website up. If you haven't reviewed it lately, we have 108 different panels, wildlife, baby panels, all kinds of panels on the website. So if you really want to see all the different ones that we have, all you got to do is click on that, go to fabric, and then go to the panels, and you can see all of them laid out. So I just wanted to let you know that. And I wanted to ask you, how many of you have saved salvages? You know, salvages are the little strips off the fabric. Most of us don't even pay any attention to them, don't even know what all's on there. Sometimes I don't even read everything that's on here. But how many of you save these and do something with them? Well, I vowed that I would not. But I have people coming in the shop buying pieces of fabric just to get the salvages, believe it or not. And they save these and they make all kinds of things. Well, I assumed you just cut the little bitty piece of selvage, but no, you cut part of the fabric as well. But I'm saving some. I'm going to show you a project that I did with this. But first of all, I want to talk to you about what's on these salvages. On this one right here, this is a Northcott fabric. It says canvas spot on. I know you probably can't see it in the camera, but I'm just going to read it to you. And when you start looking at salvages, you'll see all the different things on there. But mostly, they tell you the name of the fabric first. So this is canvas spot on. And it's a line of fabric of this canvas look with different dots on it. And the number for that line is 22606. So if you called in and wanted to order this fabric, you would tell me this number, but I would still not know what color you want because the color number is not listed here. On the end of the bolt, they tell you the number is 22606, but then they also have another number that says 99. That's the color number, and 99 is usually a black tone. So yes, this is the black 99. So if you also had the 99, I could pick out exactly what you needed. But with just this number, I would know what color. And then it says 100% cotton, which, you know, at the quilt shop we carry only 100% cotton fabric. It's made or designed by Deborah Edwards. The next name there is the designer. She's the one that came up with these different dots for this line of fabric. The company that produces this fabric is Northcott. If you haven't heard of them, they're one of my favorites. They make a really good, thick, heavy fabric. When you put this in your quilts, it's going to last. So I like seeing Northcott on the edge there. Northcott. And then it says www.northcott.com. Yes, that's their website where you can go to and look at all their fabrics that they have. You can see what's coming out new. If you want to know if we've got that or going to carry it, you can call the shop and we'll let you know. You cannot purchase from them because they are a wholesale company. They only sell to quilt shops. So most of this fabric is only in quilt shops. You're not going to see it in Hobby Lobby or some of the chain stores. Okay, and then you go over here and you see all these dots on here on the selvage. These are the colors that are used to make this fabric. A lot of you know that already, but if you don't, it starts with a tan here, a gray. This is all, and it goes down to black. These are all the colors that are used to make this line of fabric. So you could cut this piece of the selvage off, take it to the store, and match other pieces that you want to go with it. So you don't have to have the whole big piece. You've got that right there. And yes, there's some sort of dots or something on all of them that you can go and match with. Let's look at another piece here. This is a pretty piece, and this one has stars here for the colors that's in it. But you can still cut that out. There's two colors of greens in here. There's a tan. There's two pinkish colors. I can tell that by looking at these stars over here. Then it says Lollipop Garden by Lola Batik. Moda, that's the Moda fabric company, and it's another one that I like to see on the selvage when I'm buying fabric. I know it's going to be good. It's going to hold up. You can feel it and know it's a good thick fabric. Their website, 100% cotton, and then there's number 5080. It does not tell me the color number here, but it tells me the stock number of this line. This was a whole line of fabric that we carried in the store, and we've used it for multiple things. Now, Tommy Reese, a customer in our store, came by and wanted to buy a piece of this. And she had to have this all the way down to here. And I'm thinking, why? I did not notice. But there is a saying here, or a poem, from Alfred Lord Tennyson. You may have heard of him through English in high school and stuff, but I'll read it to you. It says, "If I had a flower for every time I thought of you, I could walk in my garden." How neat is that? I never noticed that. So there are some sayings on the sides. So when I was collecting my dab to do my project that I'm about to show you, I started reading some of them, and there's some neat little things on there. They may not all have this long saying, but there's some words in here that are important to me and I think neat. Okay, so now you know all about the salvages. The things is, you should always cut these off. I've heard that. I did not know why for sure, but they do not stretch. These salvages are made at the end of the roll when they're making the fabrics. On both sides, they'll have little holes in them where the needle has pulled through, and you sure don't want that in your quilts. But the main reason is this does not stretch or shrink. Your 100% cotton fabric will shrink a little. This will not. So if you sew it with that, you'll have some pulling. And so you should always cut this off and not use the selvage in your quilts. And I do see when we're quilting a lot of times a piece of selvage in there. So we need to remember to cut those off first. Then, I'm not saying throw them away. If you want to make a project out of them, you can. And I have one here I'm about to show you. It's a cute little bag. Look at this. It turned out cuter than I thought it was going to. I had my reservations about it. There's that side. Here's this side. Now, I picked out some that I like the sayings on. This says Home Sweet Home by Oasis Fabric. And this is Surfing Monkeys from Benetrix. This is a shimmer from Northcott. This is a Robin Pickens fabric. This one down here says Cultivate Kindness. This one says The Joys of Spring. I really liked all the sayings on here. The top one is Little Snippets by Bonnie and Camille. So, and this one's just circles from the dots of the fabric colors. And then you've got different ones on this side. So I thought it turned out kind of cute. So I made it, put a zipper in it. It's lined. So if you're interested in seeing me make this, tell me in the comments that the next tidbit you would like to see this made. I'll show you how to make it. You can make it any size. You could even make a purse if you want to. But I'll show you how to do these if you want me to. If not, we'll move on to something else. So be sure to tell me in the comments. Okay? Isn't that a neat idea? But I'm not going to save a lot of my salvages, but I think I'm going to look at the special ones from now on and look at them a little differently and know that I can use them to take them into the store, and that I also want to make sure they're cut off my quilts. So if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. That's it for today. Thank you and have a good week.